keep us on our toes in this one. Came down to the final seconds there, but what did you see of just kind of like the roller coaster of this game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously not the way we wanted to finish the game there, but you got to enjoy every win here, and we did a lot of good stuff for the middle 37 minutes probably, other than the first 8 in the last like 5 or 6. So just learn from it, and fortunately we did it in a win.
Donovan was just telling us how you make his game better, you make everybody's game better when you're on the floor, and that he came in that second quarter and told you just to keep shooting it. What does it say that the confidence that this group continues to have in you?
Yeah, I mean, I really appreciate it. They make life pretty easy for me too. Tristan with his screening, J.A. with his screening, and then those guys in transition or in the half court being willing to look for me and find me in my spots and find me in rhythm. It makes my life as a shooter much easier.
4th consecutive game where the bench has come in and scored at least 50 points. What type of flow is that group finding?
Yeah, well, I think we're developing a pretty good chemistry there where Karis is kind of doing his thing, but also understanding what me and George can bring as ball handler, as ball movers and shooters, and then Tristan again with his screening, his rebounding, and then whoever that 5th guy may be, whether it's Craig or whichever the starters are still in. So we understood that we didn't get off to a great start tonight, so we had to bring some energy that second unit. We were able to do that.
Pace seems to favor your game. Max is one of those guys that really pushes it up the floor. How crucial is that, not only to the team but also for you?
Yeah, he does a really good job of that. Karis does a good job of that. Don as well. So, transition is an opportunity to find creases in the defense and move around. And, most of the time the defense is focused on, is assuming that guys are going to go certain spots. So it's a good opportunity for me to fill in other spots and get open shots. So we're trying to push the pace as much as possible.
How often are you looking to utilize that pocket too when guys are chasing you around? That's how you found Tristan on one of those for a dunk earlier.
Yeah, for sure. Me and Tristan are starting to develop some good chemistry, and everyone knows he's one of the best screeners in the league. So when I come off and I'm able to get a little space and the big comes up, he does a good job of rolling as well.
What do you make of J.A.'s performance as of late?
He's been awesome. He's playing at all-star level, about as good as you can play for a big man these last few weeks. So we really appreciate him, what he does on both sides of the ball, and just hope that he can keep that up.
Yesterday, Imani had 38 points with the charge. Why are those reps in the G League so important for somebody like him?
Yeah, they're big. It's a great opportunity. It was for me to, find a rhythm at the pro level, because I've said like the G League's got its flaws from a talent standpoint, but there's a lot of really good athletes and a lot of guys that are pretty close. So it's good to be able to get into a rhythm, and then it's good to find what works and what will work at this level, because there's a lot of guys that put up a lot of points in the G League and they're not really close. And I think Imani, in the games that I wasn't able to go last night, but in the games that I've seen, he's doing a pretty good job of not just trying to get points, but trying to find his spots in the right way where it would work up here.
Thanks, Sam.